Thanks for joining us this evening on TKO8 Local News. In compliance with Arkansas statutes, Boone County Sheriff Mike Moore is providing the community of a notification about the following convicted sex offender. Junior Joseph Smith is a level 2 sex offender. He's moved to a residence inside the city limits of Harrison on South Sycamore Street. Smith was convicted in 1998 of rape involving a 12-year-old female. He is not currently wanted for any crimes at this time. This notification is only to inform the public. Gary Lee Palmer of Flippin, who has picked up more felony charges while as an inmate at the Baxter County Jail related to possession of contraband, including suspected marijuana hidden inside a Bible, entered a not guilty plea to those charges during a recent session of the Baxter County Circuit Court. A cell search on March the 6th turned up a number of articles in the cell occupied by Palmer. As a result of the finds, new charges of felon in possession of a marijuana and having contraband in the jail was filed against Palmer. He is also an active criminal case in Baxter County involving a break-in at the Yoshi's Japanese Steakhouse during the evening hours of October 25th of 2015. He remains in the Baxter County Jail with a bond set at $5,000. The Benton County Dive Team has helped the Washington County Sheriff's Office dive team pull a car out of Beaver Lake that was involved in a fatal drowning that happened in February. Deputies say 16-year-old Clifford Collins was inside the vehicle when his family stopped to look at the view over a bluff on Saddle Shop Lane near the spot where Highway 412 crosses the lake east of Springdale. Deputies say the vehicle had been having maintenance issues, started to roll with Clifford inside. They say the delay of retrieving the vehicle was because of adverse weather conditions until now. And the Boone County Sheriff's Office is now accepting applications for a full-time dispatcher. According to the press release, applicants must be able to perform shift work and wear a uniform, as well as be able to perform in a high-stress environment while still performing their duties proficiently. Duties and responsibilities include, but are not limited to, operating a radio, telephone, a computer equipment at emergency response centers, and applicants must also have a high school diploma or equivalent. An application can be picked up in person at the Boone County Sheriff's Office or printed off from the BooneCountySheriff.com website under Employment tab. President and CEO of Cornerstone Bank, Charles Cross, has announced the hiring of Christy Taylor in the position of branch manager for the bank's entry into the Harrison market. She will oversee Cornerstone's deposit services staff for the entire market. Taylor Jones joins the Cornerstone staff after serving the last 17 years at Anstaff Bank in Harrison. Taylor, along with her fiancé, Carl Campbell, reside in Harrison. She is a lifelong resident of the area, having graduated from Lead Hill High School. Cornerstone Bank plans to open its temporary facility in Harrison on March 27th at the corner of Highway 65 and Forward Drive, while their construction permit for the facility at the corner of US 65 and Walmart Drive is being taken care of. This will be the bank's 6th location in Northwest Arkansas and the first in Boone County. Stay with us. Be back in a moment. We'll take a look at some headline news from around the region as TKO8 News continues.
Happy St. Patrick's Day from your friends at Edwards Grocery. A pot of gold's worth of savings are waiting for you this week. Boneless, skinless, best choice chicken breast or tenders, only $4.99 in the 3-pound bags. Selected varieties, Turkey Hill ice cream, 2 for $5. Best choice lasagna, only $9.99. Assorted pork chops, only $1.49 per pound of the family pack. And selected varieties, Star-Kissed Chunk-Light tuna, only 59 cents.
Edwards Grocery Station Money. This is Josh from Harrison Battery and Tire. Lots of folks have been asking about roadside assistance, and now it's available. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, we can quickly and efficiently take care of your tires and battery issues with one phone call. Professional, secure, comforting to get you back on the road. No matter what time, no matter what type of vehicle you drive, call for details at 870-741-7041. Harrison Battery and Tire on the curve of Main Street in Harrison, harrisonbatteryandtire.com. Big enough to serve, small enough to care.
Ah, sweet Louise, do you dream of Hercules? To be the best dressed boy in town, where you sure are something, the best there ever was.
The new Sport Heritage line.
Well, it won't mean nothing unless I try my luck and bring her out to you, Louise.
Only from Yamaha.
Hot Springs police say a man plotted to have a woman killed following a number of incidents with her and her husband. 58-year-old Ricky Alexander was charged with solicitation of first-degree murder. An affidavit says the intended target obtained more than $40,000 from Alexander's father before his death in what Alexander says was fraud. Police say a man told officers that Alexander was trying to hire him for $10,000 to kill the woman. The judge in the case has issued a gag order on any further details in that case. The Arkansas House has approved legislation to ban the smoking of medical marijuana in places where tobacco smoking is also prohibited. It now heads to the state Senate for consideration. The bill would also ban smoking prescription pot in the presence of someone under the age of 14 inside a vehicle and in the presence of a pregnant woman. The measure also prohibits people under 21 from smoking medical marijuana. Arkansas lawmakers have approved a measure requiring voters to show photo identification before casting a ballot. In the revised bill, the changes were added by the Senate, which allows voters without identification to cast provisional ballot if they sign a sworn affidavit. The Arkansas legislature enacted a similar voter ID law back in 2013, but the measure was struck by the state Supreme Court the following year. The bill was aimed at addressing some justices' arguments that the restriction needed 2/3 of the legislative approval. Jonesboro police say a man knowingly tried to infect 2 police officers with hepatitis C by spitting on them. Officers Mohammed Posh and Scott Bird were called to an assault in progress, where a witness told police he saw 26-year-old William Stanley punch a woman in the face. When the officers attempted to arrest Stanley, he began to resist and started spitting at them. A probable cause affidavit states Stanley's spit hit the officers in the face area and on the chest and lapel of their uniforms. After the officers were able to get Stanley into the back of the patrol car, the victim informed the officers that Stanley was hepatitis C positive. When officers asked Stanley why he didn't tell them about the medical condition, he told them he didn't care and that he wanted them to die because they are police officers. If convicted of the charge of aggravated assault upon a law enforcement officer, he could face up to 6 years in prison. A simple seatbelt violation led Jonesboro police to discover drugs and a gun that was stolen in a recent burglary at a Jonesboro pawn shop. Cobe Smith and Daryl Smith and Antonio Fuchs and a 16-year-old juvenile had been charged with several crimes, including simultaneous possession of drugs and firearms and theft by receiving. The 4 suspects were pulled over early Monday morning because a passenger in the front seat was not wearing a seatbelt. After stopping the vehicle, the officer said he smelled the strong odor of marijuana coming from the car. While searching the vehicle, the officers found 3 small bags of marijuana and 1 of stolen guns. The possession of a stolen gun resulted in a charge of theft by receiving for all 4 of those suspects. Before we take a look at the changing weather forecast as we move on through the work week, here's the way the stock market ended today. Not as warm as yesterday, obviously, but still a very nice day. Partly cloudy skies, a few scattered showers and thunderstorms sporadically, most north and south of the viewing area, but some in the viewing area did get a little bit of rainfall. 76 degrees was our afternoon high, but we set a record here in the viewing area yesterday, 90 degrees out there. Wow. It was definitely summer-like temperatures. Everybody out in shorts yesterday afternoon. Well, here's the way it looks for the work week and on to the weekend. Going to have some soggy conditions if everything stays according to the National Weather Service forecast. Looks like on Wednesday we do have pretty good chance of showers and thunderstorms in the area. Much cooler as the frontal boundary moves to the north of us. 53 degrees and 50% chance of rain. Moves off quickly. And then Thursday, partly cloudy skies. We go back into a warming trend, 72 degrees. And then on Friday, showers and thunderstorms back into the forecast, particularly in the afternoon, about 71 degrees, 90% chance of rain. On Saturday, thunderstorms continue till about noon. AM thunderstorms with 63 degrees for a daytime high and 40% chance of scattered showers. But then by Sunday, sun comes back out again, up to 74 degrees. So chance of some showers and thunderstorms on again, off again, not 100% chance, but we can use the rain this time of the year, obviously. Temperatures have been incredible. Stay with us. Be back in a moment. We'll take a look at sports from around the region as TKO8 News continues.
Hello, this is Michelle from Nature's Wonders. This time of year, people tend to be disappointed in themselves for not following through with New Year's resolutions. Well, we have a thought for you. Why New Year's resolutions? Why not New Day resolutions? Each day is an opportunity for us to start fresh, have a new attitude, be more positive, and take better care of ourselves. We're here to help by providing the natural and organic grocery and supplements that you need. Come see us at Nature's Wonders on Highway 65 in Harrison, just down from Thompson's Ace Hardware. And remember, when you start each day, make a New Day resolution to be a better and healthier you.
Sam Alexander Pharmacy has expanded and is now offering many additional products and services. Their new pharmaceutical compounding area allows them to create products to fit the unique needs of a customer. They also have added Spinco orthotic shoes and sandals, Dr. Comfort diabetic shoes, baby gifts by Aiden and Anais, and toys by Melissa and Doug. Stop in today and let them help you with any of your specialty pharmaceutical needs. Sam Alexander Pharmacy, your local Health Mart pharmacy in Harrison.
Join Sammy Klein Thursdays and Fridays during the TKO8 local newscast for this week's closing livestock market report, made possible by Quality Feed Grains of Harrison and Bellefonte. Quality Feed Grains has you covered. Everything for cattle, pets, deer, equine, poultry, seed and spray, show feed, and garden. Check their website, qualityfeedgrains.com, now for this month's special. Quality Feed Grains of Harrison and Bellefonte, proud sponsors of the Livestock Report with Sammy Klein on Harrison's broadcast station TKO Channel 8.
Spring has already started at Sisters Flower and Gift Shop. The ladies at Sisters have created some beautiful spring floral arrangements, and new home accent items are arriving daily. You'll also find a good selection of centerpieces, wall decor, and many other great gift items. Come by and check out their new baby section with gift ideas for both mom and baby. From handcrafted dinnerware, serving pieces, tabletop items, and licensed Razorback products, Sisters has just the right gift item for any occasion. Catch the spring fever at Sisters Flower and Gift Shop. We are so much more than flowers.
Hey folks, this is Roger down at Liquidation Outlet. In the past few weeks since Godzilla arrived from Tokyo, just want everybody to know that he's doing wonderful. You know, we've got him into cleaning. We've got him into bagging the product for the customer. He's coming along, I guess. We have him doing some processing. And we've also got him working in sales. He is well taken care of.
No, flammable. No, Godzilla, come on.
And you know, Godzilla has definitely proven that you never know what you're going to find at Liquidation Outlet. Hopefully he won't eat you.
Best deals that you can get at the Liquidation Outlet.
After a rain delay of over an hour on Friday night, Harrison opened the Ozarks Classic tournament play against Pleasant Hill, Missouri, and fell 3-1. The Goblins had a chance to go ahead in the top of the fourth inning when Quinn Cherry reached base in the frame and made his way to third base with 2 outs in that inning. On a pass ball by Pleasant Hill, Cherry took off for home plate, where a bang-bang play resulted in Cherry being called out at the end. And then Pleasant Hill scored 2 runs in the bottom of the fourth to take a 2-0 lead. The Goblins cut the deficit to 1 run in the top of the 6th, but couldn't take it further as Pleasant Hill answered their own run in the top of the 6th inning. It was a weekend full of baseball in Yellville as the annual Big Cat Classic was held. That weekend wasn't kind to Bruno Payette's Patriots as the team dropped 2 games in the tournament, 13-2 to Yellville Summit and 19-4 to Omaha. In the Yellville Summit Bruno Payette matchup, the Panthers took a lead in the second inning with 4 runs in that inning, and then in the third, Yellville Summit extended its lead with another 5 runs and then going on to put the game away in the bottom of the 5th with 3 more runs. The Omaha Eagles Bruno Payette game played out about the same way. Omaha broke the game wide open in the third inning as the Eagles pushed 11 runs across the plate. There was bound to be a glitch or 2 during the spring training at the ballpark of the Palm Beaches, which is the new facility shared by the Houston Astros and the Washington Nationals. That includes the sprinkler system, with the St. Louis Cardinals 1 out from winning the first night game in the history of the ballpark on Monday. The sprinklers, along with the right field line, came on prematurely, delaying the team's game against Houston for a couple of minutes. Once the sprinklers turned off, Miguel Sochowich induced a ground out to end St. Louis's 12-6 victory over the Astros. And the Chicago Bears have resigned safety Chris Proskowicz to a 1-year contract. Proskowicz played in 16 games and had 15 tackles and 1 pass breakup last season, which was his second in Chicago. He also finished third on the team with 7 special teams tackles. Career-wise, Proskowicz had 120 tackles and 43 special teams tackles for Jacksonville, Philadelphia, and the Chicago Bears. Relatives of Pro Bowl Hall of Famer Gale Sayers says the Bears legend has been diagnosed with dementia. His wife, Andre Sayers, says her 73-year-old husband was diagnosed 4 years ago, and she blames Sayers' football career for the problem. He played for the Bears from 1965 to 71 after setting records at the University of Kansas. Andre Sayers and the rest of the family had made no secret of his condition, but hadn't shared it publicly. She recently determined that it's important that his situation be known and understood to dispel false impressions. His brother, Roger Sayers, says it's tough to build memories all your life, and the next time you know, you don't remember anything. Very sad. Wraps up our broadcast here for this evening. Thanks for joining us. Join us Monday through Friday at 6:30 and again at 10 p.m. as we continue to bring you local news, weather, sports, and local announcements from around the area on Harrison's broadcast station, TKO Channel 8. Now stay tuned for more local events around our viewing area.
Harrison's broadcast